Welcome back, all subscribers to my Undisputed Champion Life. I am Proud Champion and that is my YouTube channel. On YouTube, obviously, like, share, subscribe, get it out to more people. And this is just the video that Spirit wanted me to do right now. Just chilling. Just like you're probably chilling with as well on Saturday afternoon. Here, here's a cup for you too. Set it down here for you. Enjoy it. There's plenty of room over here. Come down and take it. Enjoy the space. I don't know what Spirit just has me doing this. This seems like a dumb idea to you. Well, I'm just rolling with it because Spirit has me doing it. I don't know. But I just thought, hey, do it because Spirit has me out here doing that. Just seeing how you are doing, and if I don't say it enough, I am grateful for every single one of you subscribers, and even of you passerbys, you want to just watch and don't say anything, don't describe, and don't even like, and give me information. It's beautiful too. I really want to know, seriously, how are you feeling on every level, not just, not just that you're feeling good because you got this or that. No, feeling good about you in here. You, the being. I'm not talking to the ego, I'm talking to the being. Just enjoy this moment. I'm alive, you're alive. That's the blessing right there. I heard in the ether, well, you're not in those situations. Well, I've been in those situations as well, where keep doing everything great, right? And it seems like everything's falling apart. Sometimes you have to let it fall apart and then build it back up. Because I've had to do that many times in my life. I'm not immune to that. Just like you. But everything in this life, if you smell the flower, don't take that for granted. Someone maybe can't smell that flower or whatever, walking on that beach, going in that water. Not everyone can go in that water. Like I always think about the St. Jude kids because they had like the portacast, and I know all about that. I've had 3 different ones. It's not about me. Let's go back to the St. Jude kids. That they couldn't go in the water. They couldn't go in that heavy river. And the hardest part about that whole situation, it wasn't their fault. And they're not ever victims. They're born with that. But they laugh and they have fun and enjoy it because I believe that God does that. Like when you see people in a wheelchair that can't talk or do anything, and they're riding there, God's showing you. He showed me too. It's like, I'm going to say it to myself. I'm not telling you that. I'm going to say, God told me, shut up. Look at that. What are you complaining about? They can't even walk, and they're smiling. What are you complaining about? You could take a shower by yourself. You could go to the bathroom by yourself. Those little things take for granted. Those are gifts right there. This video is just relaxing, enjoying the moment, enjoying, or if you drink water, enjoy that water that you drink. It's not coffee, it's not tea, whatever it is for you. If it's a Coca-Cola, whatever it is for you. I don't know, you know. But just take that time out to savor that cup or whatever it is and really like enjoy it like you never enjoyed it. Wow. Because as I've seen in my life, and you will see in theirs, that miracles, blessings start to come to you when they're just in that frequency, that high vibe, that you're just enjoying every little second that you're here on this earth. every millisecond even, for my sake. Because at the end of the day, or at the end of your life, you're gonna wish you tried so many different things. I'm encouraging you to try it now. You never know until you try that, oh, well, you might find a hidden, I want to say, you might find a hidden passion that you have. Some people from gardening, and they like to do that. Then all of a sudden you have a landscaping company. I don't know that it's with someone. Or you like even making baskets, something is like that. You don't know how many people will love that, because the way you do it might be in a different creative way than someone else, and that's why they want your personal touch, because you do the extra. You give them like a little gift after they've ordered with you every single time. Why do you do that? Because you appreciate their business. It's not anything else. And those little touches like that, you know, like I learned a lot from my sister having her own. Back in the day, now it's an event company, but before it was a wedding company when she started 20-something years ago. And I saw those little things that she did, that she would come to, and there was people with $1 million budget, there's people in the middle, there was the, you know, whatever, $40,000. And there were people that only could do $10,000. But every single one, she treated them with honor and respect, because it's always where they're at. You gotta honor that. And she always did that, like gone the little extra mile. And it's just how our family has always been. Like, entrepreneur stuff has been in our family for generations. And it's not for everyone. It's not easy. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's easy. No. Sometimes if this business doesn't work, well, hey, start another business. Start another business. That's the beautiful thing. Any moment you can start another business. If one's not working, boom, let's start another one. Let's start another side. That way you're not just relying on one thing and putting your hopes and dreams on that. You have other things, and yeah, once that takes off, beautiful, you have the other stuff. So enjoy everything that you can in life. Like, you have a relative that came, I don't know, from another country to see you and saying that you enjoyed all that time. You never know in life. Everyone passes away, that's a fact. I'm not immune to it, you're not immune to it. Everyone. And people don't want to hear this stuff, some people, and they don't want to come to the channel because of it, because it's just real. Some people just like to live life and act like they're not going to die. But does that negate the fact that you are? By just not looking at it? No. And some would rather do that, and I respect that. That's their choice. Respect you and love you, and have such self-love about you, or such a high vibe that you're not even bothered when people are throwing negative stuff to you. Because just let it bounce off of you. You don't have to let that stick. Even if it hurts, fine. It's hurt. But you're in private. Why let it out? And then say, okay, I forgive them. You don't even have to tell them. But it's forgiving for you. It's not forgiving for them. Because that energetically ties you to them. If you're still holding the grudge, or holding the anger, you're holding the hate against anyone. Father, mother, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, family, friend, whatever it is. By you holding that, that's eating you up inside, and you might not realize it. But it's true, because I've seen that so much. And at the end of the day, is a lot of times, those arguments, and they hold it for like 25, 30 years, you ask, what was the argument about? 9 times out of 10, I've seen it. They don't even know what the argument was about. But they're just, it's like, actually, I think it is. This is my perspective, you don't have to take it. I think it's just ego clashes well, I'm not good at politics because they didn't politics. I'm not going to put this, so I'm not going to be the first. But to me, it's like stupid, in my opinion, because who cares? You're apologizing for yourself. You're not apologizing for them. So you don't have to entangle them energetically to them. It will eat you up. You can do whatever you want to do. This is just my perspective. And I really do hope you're well on every level. This is, yes, it is about inspiring. Yes, it is for greatness. But it's also for caring about you as a human being. That's the truth. There's not a lot of people that do that because I'm one of a kind. Just like you're one of a kind. Everyone's one of a kind. I have my own style, my own way. It's just who I am. And embrace it. I embrace it. And I love every aspect of me. And the flaws, I'm learning to love them and work through them as best as I can. Just like anyone. If you're on earth, you have flaws. It's a fact. And the ones that say they don't, they're just lying. That's true. So what can you do from today? Even if it's just, let me put out that good thought to the universe. Let me put out that great love to the universe. Whatever it is for you, put out that great happiness to the universe, great love to the universe. Whatever it is. Just put it out there and you'll be surprised how God's source, whatever you want to call it, bringing beautiful things to you. It's a blessing you can smell a flower. Some people don't have any sense of smell. You want me to say that again? It's a blessing that we can smell a flower, that we can smell anything, smell that great food that you're cooking with your family, with your friends, the homemade food, whatever it is. Some people don't have that sense of smell, that sense of taste. Here it is, let me say. Let's say you're surrounded by people throwing negativity, right? But you have your little room. Hey, and don't feel bad. Even if you're just renting a room in someone's house, you're handling your business. You are. Yeah, you might not be at your own house yet, but you're handling your business. And be proud. Yeah, be proud of yourself. Some people can't even, that's their dream, just to rent a little room. And you're living their dream. So never take it for granted, because that's your space. You can crystal mania if you want all around you. You know, you can do that if you want. That's your space. You know, an incense, whatever it is, to relax you, to get, put that candle on. And put that intention into that candle. That works. I've done it. Like, oh, I want to manifest whatever, $50,000, whatever it is, $5,000, $100,000, whatever it is, $100, whatever, $5, just to test it out. And you're gonna see how God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, all of a sudden someone will give you $5, or you find it in a parking lot, $5. I've found $50 in a parking lot before, $20, $100 in a parking lot. It's just, the universe will start doing stuff like that. Why? Because you're on the frequency. I'm doing great for myself and everyone, for them to live a better life. And some are not gonna like that for whatever reason. Does that mean that's your fault? No. There's something inside of them. Here to sit here with me energetically, obviously. Energetically. And enjoy the cup. Enjoy it. I'm gonna pull a card real quick. It's just a video that I didn't even plan to do. The spirit want me to do it. I'm gonna pull this 3 card. I'll just call this Saturday afternoon espresso. Maybe it's a new show. I don't know. Okay, but yeah. Anyone guessed it? Espresso for me. This is culture tradition, something like that. All right, here we go. Archangel Michael, Archangel Timuel, Archangel Raphael, and cleanse anything in the way right now, their heart that's blocking. I'm asking Archangel Raphael, clean it out if they want it. So whoever needed that. Let's see how many cards it is right now, and if it's a difficult one. Let's see. Okay, just one. All spirits, this is one today. There we go. Awaken gnosis. I love you. Just awaken the gnosis of you, of the being, the goddess inside of you. And I love you. Have a beautiful day. Blessing you and sending miracles. Sending great luck to you always and to your family and everybody. So, great day.